Alright, so I got a small alien containment facility built. So I'm gonna grab a deep shroom and just an acid mushroom. And I'm gonna knife them and get some seeds so that I can grow them in the alien containment facility. Yeah, see, I just added this little thing onto the base. It's too high. Not too high, but like the number too high. There we go. Dang it, I can't drop these in here. Okay, let me drop them outside. I'll take that damage. My inventory was full, so I lost on 2 of those seeds. But oh well. Okay. Bam, bam. Yeah. Yeah. Be growing some acid shrooms, some deep sea shrooms, and some creep vines. Yes. And I'm gonna farm a bunch of gasopods. So I'm now realizing that I can't swap out the hull upgrade because I'm too deep. If I take it out, my sub's gonna start crumbling. So I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna see if I can just do it fast enough. So wish me luck.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Whew, okay. Well, thankfully it didn't get past the overshield. Alright. Nice. Alright. We're off. I'm gonna go try and find some stuff. Let me repair stuff real quick. Oh, yeah. This thing. Looks like you missed me, buddy. Ancient skeleton. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dunzo. Where's your buddy? He thinks he's safe. Well, I got some news for him. I can still hold on with my grapple, though. And you're donezo. Area secured. Just gonna drop down on these ancient fossils. Full force, real quick. Ancient fossilized skeleton. Skeleton of a million-year-old armored carnivore. Projections suggest this life form would have been larger than any living creature encountered on the planet. The oceans of the time would have been very different to support life forms of this size, with more open geography and many more individuals in the Leviathan range. Interesting. Oh, I see something. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need an orange one. I have an orange one. Alright. We're good to go. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, big bones. Alien bone specimen case. Mixed Leviathan fossils.
Integrating new PDA data.
Another cuttlefish egg. Used to be able to like move that with the repulsion cannon. I don't know if you can anymore. Weird, what the heck? Alright, let's read. Let's read up. Mixed Leviathan fossils. These fossils likely came from ancient ancestors of the Leviathans which inhabit the planet today. The relative size and delicacy of the bones suggest they formed part of the ear canal or some other complex internal structure. Wow, so these are ear bones. Local plants being held in stasis, the aliens evidently sought an extensive knowledge of the planet's ecosystem, which would have been necessary to support any living specimen research. So they wanted to know about the life on the planet so that they could support the creatures that they were putting into habitats. A large laboratory table and accompanying scanners incorporate technologies far beyond our current level of understanding. Hypotheses. Equipment maintenance, staff maintenance, specimen analysis, specimen gene manipulation. Fauna reproductive data. Extensive alien research data on the local fauna, with a special focus on their reproductive methods. Core conclusions have been synthesized. The aliens discovered the life forms on the planet have just one sex. They observed local organisms engaging in asexual reproduction. All healthy individuals tested were capable of egg laying. Eggs usually require genetic material from another of the species. In rare cases, only one parent was required, with evolutionary mutation introduced by the effects of the environment itself. Research appears to have been focused around hatching conditions and genetic variations between parent and child. Alright, it's nickel we need to craft the orange ones, but I think we've got everything we need here, so time to head back and go the other way. Alright, we got our cuttlefish in the thing. I grabbed a few extra gas pods. I got my drill and grapple out right now, in case I see any useful materials. Or anyone runs up on me. I'll be checking out this direction, seeing what all is out here. This jump jet upgrade is nice. Oh, blood kelp entrance. I think I found the next area. I just came from over there. Oh! Yep, this would be the next point of interest. I could get some quartz. But I probably don't have much space left. Sea dragon skeleton. The semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan-class predator. Head trauma. There is clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe that it was likely the cause of death, and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Ooh. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Something in the environment has helped to preserve these remains, but calcium decay... Something in the environment has helped to preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. Oh. Okay, so a creature that had recently laid eggs, or was about to, died of a high-speed collision somewhere nearby about 1,000 years ago, which is the same date as all the precursor stuff. Ooh. Plot. Jump jet upgrades, boy. Wow. This must be the ghost forest. Wow. Oh my. This is cool. Ooh, we got us a ghosty goo. All right. Yeah, get some of that, huh? How do you like it? Alright, so I'm going to use some of this bleach that I stocked up forever ago, since I just built a water filtration system. It's going to be a while before I get some water, and I had to use my water before, so I'm just going to make a few disinfected waters and then fill up before I go. So I'm going to head up to the farm now. We're going to get stocked, and then we're going to head and we're going to try and find what that sea dragon collided into. Into the prawn suit, and off we go. Alright, so from the skeleton, I'm going to try this way this time, since this looks like there's actual stuff over here. So let's see. Let's get within range. Whoa. Whoa, it looks like a support, but it's like broken. Whoa.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
But this stuff said it was unprecedented integrity, with no means of destroying it currently available. What kind of monster would be capable of doing this to a base like that?
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Yeah, I'd say so. Dang, man. Yeah, we got plenty of purples. Before I go in here, is there anything else? Nah, it's just... where I came from. Whoa.
Integrating new
Specimen
PDA
research data. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to refer to the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptoms of remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. So is this like... Yeah, this is the remains. That other skeleton. Shows some potential for immunity. Physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Okay, so they were the ones doing the incisions, trying to figure out more about them, because they showed possible immunity to the infection. I don't know how they'd know that from the bones, but... Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Karar immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Sea Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. So essentially telling us to go to the primary containment facility.
30 seconds.
Man, it's been a long time since I heard that. Rib cage. There we go, that was weird. Oh, wow. Egg. Man, if I yawn one more time, I'm gonna slit my throat. Ray specimens. Yeah, these are all the different rays that spawn on the planet. These ones spawn in the shallows. These ones deeper down. These ones much deeper down. Or is that like one from Earth? Wow. Crazy. Oh, wow.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, let's see what all that's about.
Captain.
Damage report. Hold on. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. So it hit one of the anchor cables, and it buckled, and then the whole thing crashed into the seafloor. And 1 specimen got out. Ray specimens on 4546b. Different species of ray indigenous to 4546b, each adapted to different environments. The specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting. A fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the result of overpopulation. All of the rays on 4546b have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Wow, so they used to be good hunters. Sea dragon egg. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg-laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. Ribcage samples. A display case containing an array of rib cages harvested from the indigenous life forms. There is a particular focus in the instance on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are rare species out there not yet accounted for, or that they have become extinct since these samples were collected. Scavengers and parasites. A simple, non-sentient organism found attached to land with high levels of fossilized organic matter. It feeds on this matter until it reaches maturity, at which point it divides to create two new, genetically identical offspring, and the cycle continues. Huh. Ooh. These ones are cool looking. Remains of research specimen. This guy was just left here. Was this like stuff he ate or cellmates? I don't know. We'll read up on him in a bit.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Biological matter. This is where they built and maintained the warpers.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Alright, give me 1 second on that.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Ooh, man. We got our gloves on though, so doesn't matter. Won't have to deal with that. Okay, let's see. Remains of research. Oh, hold on. Let me hop in prawn real quick. Remains of research specimen. The skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Evolution. While it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, This fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Bacterial infection report. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time, 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficiency. You may have already been experiencing the flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps. Salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystems to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Karar. Discovery, first encountered during routine network expansion on outer worlds. Pandemic development, network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms, attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms, stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive functions. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Dang. So, like, what's happened with the core worlds now?
"30 seconds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.